of a Spitfire that is going to be displaying later. So the Spitfire will be coming in from the right. So don't be too distracted by that. We will be seeing much more of him later. But I think maybe we should go back to Mark Ormrod. Just a reminder, he was serving with 40 Commando Royal Marines in Helmand province in Afghanistan, and he...
When they got off the train in Albrighton and asked the locals, how do we get to the new RAF camp? The locals refused to tell them. They did not welcome the RAF with open arms. They didn't like the thought of thousands of military men descending on the place. Of course, it was a prime agricultural land station. Today, and it's much smaller today, 640 acres, 400.
His second tour of duty with the team. He's on the team 2006 to 8, and he was on as a sergeant. He returns as the flight sergeant and the team coach. Oh, now I'll put this little radio. You'll be able to hear Mike guiding his team down. Look at the flagman. The flagman is Sergeant Dave Warboys from Sheringham in Norfolk. So Mike McGuire now, leading that team down. That's very easy. You've got to toggle on each side of the canopy. Pull down on the right, you'll go right. Pull down on the left, you'll go left. Let's see if we can get Mike back to you again, guiding his team down.
Right now. Rolling up now. Turning back on myself now. Shooting my target now.
So ladies and gentlemen, as they land, flight...
training squadron. An outside turn. So when they switch off the smoke like that, that means Boardman, as they go over the top of the loop. Yeah, well, you're very welcome to keep watching it. This is a plane loop. And as they come down in that bomb burst, Dave Boardman goes up through the smoke in the middle. And watch what he does at the top. That's a longshore. He's tumbling the aircraft through all its axes. The longshore, sometimes known as the washing machine, which is another word for a hangover. Smoke will come on now, and they start drawing the shape of a big heart in the sky. And number 6, Dave Boardman, pierces the heart through. A beautiful heart left in the sky, lingering. The landing, it's about 8 feet wide, this trailer, only 4 inches wider than the undercarriage of the aeroplane. It's 28 feet long, and that's only 2 feet longer than the cub. So the question is, 30 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour. The clamps are off. The aeroplane is just sitting on the trailer. And there he is, airborne, brave. Well done, that man. Now there's a wonderful sound. 18 cylinders of the Bristol Centaurus 18. 2 rows of 9. Radial engine, 2 wonderful Sydney Cam design. There's the barrel wells starting. Became the fastest single engine propeller driven aircraft ever produced. Need to be the better. Pulling the nose up, starting the well. Here they are, the Royal Air Force Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. The lovely final pass and fly past. Bristol Road. Smashing sight, heading off into the afternoon sun. Thanks very much to Cliff Spink. Cliff. Yes, it's all very absolutely safe and flyable. Going into a 1990 now, again a single climb up, all the power being used with the cycling right back. Gets into that position and then pushing the nose right over. Not a terribly comfortable manoeuvre at all. But of course, huge amount of experience in there. Captain Brown is currently the second in command of 671 Squadron, several thousand hours behind him. And indeed, also many students have passed through his hands. He led the team when we had a full Blue Eagles in 2008 and has used all that experience to put back into the girls, as they come canopy on, the pilots can see you waving, so get your arms up, lots and lots of waving. We fly the majority of our formations with the odd-numbered pilots on the left-hand side and the even-numbered pilots on the right. Go left in the 5-4 split. Now they're about to form a shape called Leader's Benefit, which for the observant amongst you is the wing of the Lancaster we flew over. So I'll talk a little bit more about 617.
Flight 7 at Synchro 2, Flight Lieutenant J.
The aircraft pitches up to 90 degrees nose up, and then
was named after the base in Bosnia, where the Chinook demonstrated its excess of power.
To his operations room.
Hello, Zero. This is Charlie. 3-4. Contact small arms. Wait out.
And at that point,
Roger.
his operations room goes quiet. All non-vital radio traffic chatter stops as the operations room staff and other patrols in the area all wait for more news. It turns out that the commander of the lead vehicle has been hit in the chest by gunfire. Now, he's trained to do his own first aid if he's conscious, but of course as soon as possible the patrol's own combat medic will be there to take over and help him. We can hear the attack coming in. Patrol commander radios the operations room.
Hello, Zero. This is Charlie.
Searches the wounded man, and in the military phrase he sanitizes him before he's airlifted out. His weapon is unloaded. And there, they've carried him on, and the aircraft is already airborne after only 90 seconds. Now the work really starts here, McLean.
Yes, it does. Most of our flights are only...
Formation there by the two RV-8 guys, Alistair Kyle. See, everybody thinks she's very noisy, but she can tiptoe up on you. The chief pilot of the Vulcan to the Sky Trust is not flying today. Now you see that bomb bay opening there, the bomb bay doors open, and that is where she carried those 10 tons, 21,000 pounds